Hello, this is Tony Caruso. Today I'm going to demonstrate the method for configuring the ISB resolver base press control. The ISB press control is a product that can handle either a mechanical power press, a mechanical friction clutch press brake, or a 2-speed air clutch press brake. The firmware to utilize any of those three style machines is included in every RBPC we ship out the door. So if you're a maintenance man and you've got a wide variety of types of machines on your floor, you can have one product that you can pull off the shelf, install, wire up, and configure, even though a 2-speed air clutch press brake operates differently than a friction clutch mechanical press brake with a treadle or a foot switch, and certainly much different than a power press would work. But we have put the firmware to run all three types of basic machines in every RBPC. So when you pull the unit out of the box, the first thing you need to do is determine the correct configuration. Now, if I put the unit in the off position, you could see ISB RBPC, the version number is shown. It's version 4.62, but more importantly, it also says that this is a punch press application. However, if I'm happen to want to install it on a press brake, all I have to do is put the unit in the program mode. I'm now going to scroll down a little closer so we can get a better view of the keypad and overlay. I'm going to hit the exit key. I'm going to put the unit in the supervisor mode by hitting the 1. And I have this set up as a default with all 1s loading into the password will get me into the supervisor menu. I'm going to scroll a little bit further down the screen here just so I can get to these arrows. Now, what you need to do is scroll down until you find a screen that is marked press control mode. You will press the enter key, just like I've done. It's telling you that you will, by selecting this mode, you will load the default settings in. You want to continue. Now you have a no key and a yes key. You're going to hit the yes key if you want to convert this into a press brake or a punch press or a press brake with treadle. So there are your three modes. You can scroll with the up down key. You can call it any one of those three style machines. In this case, we're going to call it a press brake with treadle just to show you how easy it is to change. And I'm going to press the enter key. And it's telling you, and now it's telling me to press the reset. Just follow the prompts. And it's back to the supervisor menu. So I'm going to exit out of the supervisor menu and hit it again. And now I'm going to go up to my key. I'm going to zoom away a little bit. And you'll notice it now is an RBPC press brake with treadle version. And it's still software code 4.62, but it's no longer a power press. A whole bunch of new menus that weren't there and fields and setups that were not there previously are there now. And this would have configuration for a press brake. It would provide a treadle and a foot switch operation. It would provide stroke stop. It will provide signals to mute and unmute the light curtain on the press brake. So this does open up a whole bunch of new menus. Now, I'm going to go back and put it back as a power press, and I'm going to repeat the process. Put the key in the program mode. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here and just go hit the exit key. I'm going to punch in the supervisor password, which again is all 1s. I'm repeating the process just to show you what it takes. I'm going to use the cursor for down to move my cursor using the up-down arrows until I get back to that screen That's called press control mode. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to hit yes. I'm going to scroll back to I'm going to put it back to punch press, because 99% of the time when I use this demonstrator, I'm demonstrating punch press application. So I'm going to put it back in the punch press mode. I'm going to hit enter. It's asking me to press reset. And I'm back to the supervisor menu. And if I pan away here and just go back to my key, there you go. It's back to being a punch press. Whenever you do this configuring, it's one of the first things you do when you're working on an installation, because it will bring back all the default settings. Which means once you've done this, anything you've configured, if you started configuring and then realize later you didn't do the configuration for the type of machine that you're going to put it on, you will lose what you've done. So once you do the default settings back in again, you're going to have to re-zero your resolver, make sure you set your resolver rotation and all the normal setup that you would have to do. So it's not something you want to do on a completely functional machine. You want to do this as one of the first things, especially when you're going away from a punch press and putting it on a press brake, or vice versa. So this gives you an overview of how with one basic unit you can cover all your applications and not have to keep a spare controller or hardware on the shelf for every style of machine in your facility. We've got it all covered with the ISB resolver based press control. Thank you.